The year 2020 began on a note of heightened concern about the worsening insecurity in the country, but with renewed hope of overcoming its biggest security challenge since 2009, the fight against Boko Haram terrorists in the northeast. Even that has since been compounded by banditry in the northwest, which continues to claim many lives. Clashes between farmers and herdsmen in the north central and other parts of the country seem to have occurred on a reduced scale compared to last year, but the north central, especially Niger and Kogi states, are witnessing rising banditry. Although the military continues to report some success, the security challenges remain. The northeast state of Borno remains the epicenter of insurgency, with the state governor escaping 2 attacks between July and September 2020. The spate of kidnappings along Kaduna-Abuja highway increased within the year, with kidnappers taking advantage of the poor state of the roads to cause havoc. The military increased its presence both on the ground and aerially. Militancy in the South-South and the threat earlier posed by the now proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, appears to be under control. The nation witnessed its biggest youth unrest this year, the EndSARS protests against police brutality, prompting the army's violent intervention in Lagos and resulting in vandalism and total breakdown of law and order across the country.
When the EndSARS protest started peacefully, we provided security for them. We were moving with them to make sure that they were not molested by any group of people. And it was going on well until it turned violent. And when it turned violent, they now attack the people that are even giving them protection. So we shall never allow any violent protests in this country again.
Reviewing Nigeria's security situation, a former commissioner of police in the Federal Capital Territory admits that the year has been a challenging one, just as a former state director in the Department of State Services also gives insight into the growing security challenges.
It has been very challenging, like I said, but I think I'm sure we have learned, and both the government and security agencies have learned, and non-agencies have learned. But I think for us, if we have learned, what lessons have we learned?
The truth remains that security is not adequately funded. And the primary purpose of government is security and welfare of the people.
With the problems identified, the question is how to overcome them.
It's my request that government should reprioritize our security in view of the rising wave of criminality in the society. We have so many challenges.
The Nigerian Air Force has announced plans to take delivery of additional fighter jets, including a new multi-role fighter aircraft, the 3JF-17 fighter, and 8 other unmanned combat aerial vehicles in order to sustain the onslaught against insurgents. Nigerians may still have reasons to keep hope alive, but the recent abductions of over 300 students in Government Science Secondary School in Kankara, Katsina, a repeat of the Chibok and Dapchi incidents, raises questions about how much progress is actually being made in the fight against insurgency and banditry.
The government should deploy drones to monitor and keep surveillance. Keep surveillance, area patrol, keep surveillance, see if there had been that surveillance, air surveillance. I'm sure they must have been seeing these trucks coming in, and when they were loading these students, and they could have been seen, and then could have been intercepted and prevented.
As the year 2020 comes to an end, surmounting the present security challenges and perhaps emerging ones may remain in the front burner in 2021.